Texas, where just moments ago, Customs and Border Protection cut a hole through the concertina wire that has been stretched by Texas DPS along the border there to allow migrants to come through. It was initially a group of about 60 to 70 people. It swelled to some 300 very, very quickly. Some women and children who were sort of in the middle of the river were picked up by, I guess it would be Texas DPS, because they're running the airboats there up and down the river, and taken out of the water and to safer ground there. But as you can see, as we have watched for the last couple of weeks, the illegal migration across the river into the United States continues with this border crossing in Eagle Pass, seeing thousands of people. And then over the weekend, we set what we believe is a new record of 11,000 people crossing into the United States in a single day. We'll keep an eye on this for you.
And it's going up. And it seems like she got her hands stuck.
Ya va, que la está jalando ahí con algo, la está jalando con algo. Liani, ven, chateando, Liani, ven. Álzale el cartón para que ya salga. Álzale el cartón. Ven, dale. Álzalo.
Vente, mi amor, vente.
Look at the little girl here. And then she got her sweatpants stuck. It seems like the little girl's they're gonna pull her in right now. They got her.
Apúrate con la...
President who is an obstructionist to Texas, who's trying to do our best to impede the flow of illegal immigrants by us building our own border wall, by us putting up these razor wire barriers and not allowing people to pass, by deploying the National Guard to make sure that we repel migrants who are trying to get into the country. And what do we have? We have Joe Biden interfering with my efforts to secure the actual border. I've never seen a president flout the laws of the United States as much as Joe Biden, and I've never seen someone like that obstruct a governor who actually is trying to limit illegal immigration into our country.
Nos cogieron ayer. Nosotros andamos aquí.
Pero finalmente los dejaron pasar. Hay una emoción muy fuerte en estas personas. Estás llorando. Estás llorando.
Estás viendo que estoy llorando,
claro,
¿no?
Claro. ¿Pero es de felicidad o de...?
Texas has sent 15,800 migrants on.
We got 100. Then who sent them here?
Joe Biden has sent the rest of them here. And so Joe Biden really is responsible for the majority, the overwhelming majority, the people that, the migrants here in New York City. And if the people in New York City have a problem with all the migrants they're having to house, they need to blame Joe Biden, which candidly, that's what Mayor Adams is now beginning to do. That's what the New York governor is beginning to do. It's also what the people in Chicago and L.A., et cetera, are beginning to do, because they're realizing the problem here is not the governor of Texas.
el terrorismo, la discriminación. Necesitamos de su ayuda, necesitamos ayuda para los niños en el tema de la salud. Hay muchos niños enfermos, hay mucha basura, hay mucha agua podrida en el refugio. Estamos mal, por eso estamos aquí ahora, dándole la cara a usted, señor alcalde, pidiéndole de su ayuda, de verdad, porque la necesitamos como personas, como seres humanos, como migrantes de Venezuela.
There is a capacity limit, and what is that limit, if there is one, and why can't we close the borders of Chicago or the state of Illinois in the first place? Why can't we close the borders?
I don't know if there's a limit. I do know that when you are seeking asylum, you are granted protections from the U.S. to not return. So that is the process that folks are going through when they come here, when they get their interview, and then the Texas governor sends them to Illinois, and specifically Chicago.
So they get to come, once they do an interview in Texas, they get to come regardless. Texas says, you're an asylum seeker, you're being persecuted, so yeah, you can leave your country and come here and go wherever you want.
Not Texas. The federal government is the one that does the process around asylum seeking. It is Texas who is making the decision to send them to Chicago.
And that's what I wanted to know. Can we say, no, we won't take anymore?
What we've seen is when Democrats have to face up to the reality of what Texas has to deal with every single day, they adopt the same approach that Texas has. We need the president to start enforcing the immigration laws of the United States of America, period.
An older man that has mental issues. Not to be cruel to him, he's suffering medically. This is a real issue. The Democrats want to sweep that under the rug. And Trump is already chewing him apart. He's already dismissing him. There is a recent thing that Kyle Kalinske posted, a video on his Twitter, talking about this is what happens when you don't discuss the elephant in the room. It's Trump saying, he used to doing a press conference, and they asked him a question about something that Biden wrote. He goes, Biden didn't write that. That's a Democratic operative. He didn't read it. He probably doesn't even know what's going on right now.
Joe Biden actually just attacked you in a tweet. I don't know if you have seen it.
He just what?
Attacked you. He just said.
Well, he didn't write anything. Look, he has people, he has professionals from the Democrats writing. He didn't write that. That was done by a Democrat operative. He doesn't write. He's probably not even watching right now. And if he is, he doesn't understand what he's watching.
Providing assistance for the Ukrainians to defeat the Russians. That's the number one priority for the United States right now.